Um, I welcome you all for this online live music and meditation session today as part of our daily half an hour meditation sessions that we have every month, 1 week every month. So this week as we know, we just had the Mother's Day. So in honor of the mothers, it's our Mother's Day week. And today we'll have musicians, artists joining us from Geneva, Switzerland. So we will have today a little bit of meditation, and then we'll continue to go deeper in our state. Hopefully, we experience the joy and the bliss and the peace that meditation brings to us, along with the live music being performed. So let me begin by introducing myself. I am Shweta. I am a mom of two. I am coming to you from Bay Area, California. And this form of meditation, it's called Sahaj Yoga meditation. And I've been practicing now for 20 plus years. We as a family practice it together. And as it has transformed our lives, I hope we'll be able to share with you some more experience of how it's going to help you in your daily lives. Let me just quickly share my screen and we begin there. So that was a little bit about myself, and then this is about our founder, Srimati Nirmala Devi. So she founded Sahaj Yoga Meditation in 1970, and she, I would say, is the epitome of the mother principle that we are celebrating this week. She was known as the Holy Mother and the mother for all the children whom she taught this form of meditation all over the world, traveling in different countries. And it was always free of cost. It's an experience which connects us to our own energy within us. And this is what we want to share with you today. So, as I said, it's nonprofit and it's just sharing what we have found and continue to do that with more and more people who want to know more about meditation and experience it. Quickly getting to the basics of what is this form of meditation and what is the process that it's based on. So, meditation is a state that we get into. It happens when the maternal energy called as Kundalini, that's the mother energy inside us, which does all the living work inside us. When this energy rises, so it resides in the base of the spine. There's a bone called as the sacrum bone, and that's where this energy resides. So once this energy is awakened, that's what we do in this form of meditation. It's called Sahaja. So Sahaj means spontaneous and born with you. So this energy is born with you, and it's a spontaneous method by which we awaken it. So that's what we are doing, just asking for this energy to rise. So this energy, what is it? It's similar to all the living energy that's around us in the nature, in the creation, and it is within us too, but we are not connected to it. Once it awakens, that's what we do in this form of meditation. It establishes our connection, rising through all the nerve centers or the chakras, as we call it, through the spine, coming out from the fontanelle bone and establishing the connection of this inner energy with the energy all around us. So that is what is yoga. Yoga means union. Sahaj is spontaneous. So this is the spontaneous union of the reflection of the living energy within us with which is pervading all around. So it's the integration that takes place. And this union, this yoga, is what takes us into the state of meditation. And what is that state is, we call it as thoughtless awareness. It's where we go beyond all these centers, beyond, connected through the topmost point or the fontanelle bone. From here, connected with the energy all around us. So kind of we're like connected to the source that has created us, which replenishes us, balances us, and gives us that peace and calm that we're looking for when we want to go for meditation. So that's what we will try and experience today. But before we go into the exercise that we start now to try and feel this energy and feel the state of meditation, I'd like to introduce the artists and the musicians who are going to perform for us today after the exercise. So we have Anurita and Sham joining us from Geneva, Switzerland. So if you'd like to say a few words about what you're going to perform today.
Hello everyone. So we would like to offer 3 songs. First one is for the praise and for the victory of our mother. Then second is more a song describing to come and get realization and have this experience. Your mother is calling you. You're inside. Each one of us, we have this energy, Mother Kundalini. So she's asking you to come and get your realization. And last one is very known in Maharashtra from in India. It's called Zogva. So we will have these 3 songs.
All right. Thank you very much. So let's go ahead with the exercise. So I'd request all of you all to sit back, relax. And it's important to have our connection with the Mother Earth. So if you're sitting on a chair, then please make sure that your feet are touching Mother Earth. And if you can sit on the ground, it's even better because as we already discussed today, it's the mother principle. This energy is also a maternal form of energy. And to begin with, this Mother Earth is also the representative of this maternal principle. So it's very important for the flow of the energy and for this energy to awaken that we have a connection to this earth principle. So if you can sit on the ground, as I said, that's better. Otherwise, just have your feet be touching. So you can take the socks off if you feel like. So let's relax ourselves, close our eyes. There are a few steps. Let me first show them to you. You don't have to remember them, but you can just take a look at it. This is what we'll be doing. So we'll be keeping our right hand on certain points on our body, which represent the certain chakras, which I'm not going into the detail of, but for now, it's just important to go ahead with this exercise and try and feel the energy within us. So every point or every chakra has a certain quality, and there'll be certain affirmations that we have to say, which are related to the quality of that chakra. And that's why we are saying those affirmations. And that will lead us to experience the state of meditation.
There is some disturbance while you speak.
There is some disturbance.
Microphone issue.
Yeah. Is my voice clear now? I think it's okay. Yeah. All right. So let's begin. Let's close our eyes. Let's take a deep breath and bring all our attention inside us. Let's forget about whatever is happening around us for these few moments coming up ahead. Let's try and have all the pure desire we have to connect to the self, to the true self within us. That's what we want in these next few minutes, to be able to experience our self-realization. Let's forget about everything else. After we are a bit settled within us, let's put our hands, both our hands, on Mother Earth. If you're sitting crisscross on the ground, you can just put your hands on Mother Earth on the side. If you're on the chair, then you can just point your hands towards the ground. Let them hang down, pointing towards the ground. Here, let's have a genuine desire within us, asking the Mother Earth to grant us the connection with herself and to take away all the obstacles that come in the way of us trying to connect to ourselves. As tolerant and forgiving that Mother Earth is, that's the mother principle. She knows us in and out when we connect to her. She's the source of the gravity that develops in us once this element of earth is awakened in us. So Mother Earth, please help us today to achieve our self-realization. Now we can bring both the hands back into the lap, palms facing upwards. Gently placed on the lap. Let's be in a relaxed mode. Now let's take our right hand and keep it on the heart. Here we have to ask a genuine question to ourselves. Who am I? We can refer these questions to the maternal energy called the Kundalini within us. This is the energy that rises and connects us to our own self. Mother Kundalini, who am I? Am I the pure spirit? Please let me know myself. Now we can bring this hand, the left side of the abdomen. At this point, the quality related to the chakra here is that of peace, harmony, and being one's own true master. So when we keep our right hand here, left hand on the lap, we ask a question to this energy inside us. Mother Kundalini, am I my own master? Am I my own teacher? Please let me find my own benevolence within me. We'll continue to keep our eyes closed throughout the process. If you're having troubles closing your eyes, you can just look down or at a certain point on the ground, so as your attention is stable. Now we'll take the hand a little lower, where the leg meets the stomach on the left side. At this point, we desire for the absolute knowledge, the creative knowledge within us. And the only desire which is pure is to know ourselves. We can say to this maternal energy inside us, "Oh Mother, please take away all impure desires from my subtle system. These chakras and these nadis constitute our subtle system. These are the tools with which we work and get to know ourselves. Mother Kundalini, please give me the pure desire to know myself. to connect to myself. Now we'll bring this hand back to the heart. At this point, we can say to ourselves, I am not this body. I am not this mind. I am not these thoughts. I am not these emotions. I am not this anger or anxiety or fear. I am the pure spirit. I am the pure being. Mother Kundalini, please open my heart. Please open our hearts. Let my spirit come in my attention. Let me be able to feel the joy and the peace of my true self. Please open my heart. This is also the place of the mother principle within us. Let's honor that compassion and that love within us. So it manifests in our being as we meditate every day, more and more. Mother, I am the pure spirit. Now let's take this hand to the left side of the neck and turn our head gently to the right. This is the place where we often hold on to a lot of guilt, feeling responsible for everything around us. Sometimes excess of this guilt is a hurdle in our ascent as a spirit. So let's say, Mother, I am not guilty at all. I am not guilty at all. Mother Kundalini, I respect everyone and I respect myself. I am part and parcel of the whole. I am not guilty at all. Let's say this from deep within our hearts. Now let's take this hand and put it on the forehead and press the forehead gently from both the sides. We can bend our head slightly down. At this point, we have to say to ourselves, I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. All these affirmations are for the specific chakras we are putting our hands on. And these words are what open up these chakras and help the mother energy, the Kundalini energy to rise. So it's very important we say it from deep within our hearts, as honestly as we can to ourselves. Mother, I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. We don't need to think of any person, any situation, anything. Just we forgive. Mother, I forgive everyone. I forgive. And I forgive myself. So we can rise beyond these thoughts that bombard us continuously. Now we can take this hand, stretch the fingers of our palm, and with the center of the palm, we place it right on top of our head where we have the fontanel bone or the soft spot that we had as babies. We press it and move the skin of the head clockwise 7 times or a few times. And every time as we move this spot on top of the head with the center of the palm, we have to ask and pray to this mother energy. Mother Kundalini, please give me my self-realization. Mother Kundalini, please let me know myself. If you have done this exercise before, you can say, Mother, please strengthen my Kundalini, my self-realization within me. Please make my connection stronger so I can achieve my true self and get connected to the divine energy all around us. Mother, please give me my self-realization. Now we can bring this hand gently back down in the lap, palm facing upwards, back straight, relaxed. Have our attention on top of the head. And be in silence for a few minutes and observe ourselves. Let's observe our hands. And now with our right hand, we'll raise it a few inches above the head and see if we can feel a very subtle energy. It can be cool or warm coming out of the fontanel bone. This energy is known by different names in different scriptures. It feels like a cool breeze. You can check with the other hand. But the truth remains same across all different scriptures. It may have different names, but it is the same motherly energy within us. We can feel it also on our hands and fingertips. Let's again close our eyes, have our attention on top of the head. If you cannot put your attention there, you can put your attention on the heart and keep your hand on the heart if that helps you. And now in this state where we see the thoughts are not there, we call it as thoughtless awareness. We listen to the music being performed by Anurita and Sham. They're also practitioners of this form of meditation for a long time. So their music carries those vibrations, this energy. So let's have our attention inside as we listen to this beautiful music. Start with the music for the meditation.
Hello, can you hear us?
Yes, we can hear you. It's clear. Yeah.
Sound is clear. Sound is better?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's good.
जय हो तेरा ही विजय हो. Sorry,
There's some.
can you hear us?
Yeah, it's not clear. It's kind of breaking in between. So you could maybe start again, or because
Can we restart again?
Yes, let's start again.
Okay. Now it's better?
Yeah, it's better now.
Okay. माँ तेरी जय हो तेरा ही विजय हो. माँ तेरी जय हो तेरा ही विजय हो, तेरे गीत से आज जग जीवित हो। जब आँखों में आंसू जुबां पे थे छाले, जब आँखों में आंसू जुबां पे छाले, माँ तेरी जय हो, ये दिल माँ तेरी जय हो, चिताएं हमारी गगन से पीड़ी, चिताएं हमारी गगन से पीड़ी, माँ तेरी जय हो, वहाँ माँ तेरी जय हो, माँ तेरी जय हो, तेरा ही विजय हो, माँ तेरी जय हो, तेरा ही विजय हो, तेरे गीत से आज जग जीवित हो। Hope now it was okay.
Yes, it was better, but it still sometimes little bit breaks in middle, but it was better then.
Okay, sorry for the.
Okay, so we're still having our attention, and I'm sure we'll enjoy the music. माऊलीने ठोठाविले दार, माऊलीने ठोठाविले दार, होऊनी जा आता गड्या पार, होऊनी जा आता गड्या पार, सहजाच्या बंधनात चैतन्य लहरींचा, सहजाच्या बंधनात चैतन्य लहरींचा, निरंतर होई तुझवर वार, होऊनी जा आता गड्या पार, होऊनी जा आता गड्या पार. चित्ताच्या अश्वाला लगाम दे मनाचा, चित्ताच्या अश्वाला लगाम दे मनाचा, होशील मग सवाई घोडे स्वार,
होऊन जा आता गड्या पार, होऊन जा आता गड्या पार. बाह्य दृष्टीला आता तू तोडून घे, बाह्य दृष्टीला आता तू तोडून घे. स्वकर्माचा हो तू साक्षीदार, होऊन जा आता गड्या पार, होऊन जा आता गड्या पार. ना मी गुन्हेगार न तू कोणाचा गुन्हेगार, ना मी गुन्हेगार न तू कोणाचा गुन्हेगार. अथांग सजाला भरती फार, होऊन जा आता गड्या पार, होऊन जा आता गड्या पार. माऊलीने ठोठाविले दार, माऊलीने ठोठाविले दार. होऊन जा आता गड्या पार, होऊन जा आता गड्या पार, होऊन जा आता गड्या पार. आदि माया अंबाबाई साऱ्या दुनियेची आई, आदि माया अंबाबाई साऱ्या दुनियेची आई. तिच्या एका दर्शनात कोटी जन्मांची पुण्याई, हो हो. आदि माया अंबाबाई साऱ्या दुनियेची आई, आदि माया अंबाबाई साऱ्या दुनियेची आई. उदेगांबाबाई आई, उदेगांबाई, उदेगांबाबाई आई, उदेगांबाई. साऱ्या चराचरी तीच जीव संजीवनी देते, साऱ्या चराचरी तीच जीव संजीवनी देते. तिचं संहार संहार दैत्य दानव मारित, दैत्य दानव मारित, दैत्य दानव मारित. तिच्या चंडी रूपाड जरा वात्सल्याचा बाई, हो हो. आदि माय अंबाबाई साऱ्या दुनियेची आई, साऱ्या उदेगांबाबाई आई, उदेगांबाबाई, उदेगांबाबाई आई, उदेगांबाबाई. क्षेत्र नामवंत एक नाव कोल्हापूर, त्याचे नाव कोल्हापूर, त्याचे नाव कोल्हापूर, त्याचे नाव कोल्हापूर. अगणित खांबावरी राहिले मंदिर, उभे राहिले मंदिर, उभे राहिले मंदिर. नाना देव सभवती देवी मधो मधराई, हो हो. आदि माया अंबाबाई साऱ्या दुनियेची आई, आदि माया अंबाबाई साऱ्या दुनियेची आई. उदेगांबाबाई आई, उदेगांबाबाई, उदेगांबाबाई आई, उदेगांबाबाई. ते जय कराही हो हो आदि माया अंबाबाई साऱ्या दुनियेची आय आदि माया अंबाबाई साऱ्या दुनियेची आय ती उदे गांबाबाई आई उदे गांबाबाई 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 उदे गांबाबाई आई उदे गांबाबाई.
Thank you so much, Anurita Didi, Shamveya, and Hirashimveya. It was so nice to hear.
Sorry for the sound.
No, that was just initially, and then it was fine after that. That's okay. So that was still very nice. Thank you so much for all the bhajans were, all the songs were for the mother principle within us. So let's go back to the same mother principle in our hearts. Let's continue to have our attention inside and keep our hand on the our right hand on the heart. Take a deep breath. Close our eyes. As I said, all the songs were honoring the same mother principle. Let's ask this mother energy inside us, Mother Kundalini, please open my heart. Let me feel the joy of my spirit within me. Mother energy, please establish my self-realization within me. Please nourish my subtle system and bring me into balance and into meditation. Please let me be able to experience the peace within me. Let's take this hand and again put it on top of the head, on the Sahasrara, on the fontanel bone. It's called the Sahasrara, which means 1,000-petaled lotus. Our brain has 1,000 nerves. And as this energy rises, it enlightens every nerve in our limbic area. And bring the hand back down in the lap. Have our attention on top of the head. So observe our hands. You can feel the cool breeze, maybe more stronger now after the beautiful music. Maybe we can feel coolness on top of the head. It could be on certain points on our chakras in our body. Initially, we can't feel the chakras, but we may feel coolness or in some cases, some tingling in our fingers, hands, or maybe in the body somewhere. But as we can observe, there are no thoughts. When we are in the present moment, in connection with the energy around us and within us. Let's thank this Mother Principle for giving us our self realization and the peace and the balance that we look for in meditation. And I thank you for joining us for this session. I hope you were able to feel this energy. If you have any questions, you can ask in the chat box. We'll be very happy to answer them for you. And if you want to know more, of course, there are all these resources. I'm sure some of you already know about it. So freemeditation.com, meditateanytime.com. We have these sessions every day, 3 times a day. And in the evenings also, we have more live music to take you deeper into this experience and to feel this energy. So thank you very much for joining us in this mid-noon session. So if you have any questions, please put them in the chat box. And thank you, Anurita and Shyam, Bhaiya, and Horatio for joining us.